The Urbano Caldera is located slap bang in the middle of a residential district here in Villa Belmiro. It is certainly a venue which has a lovely, homely feel to it. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
There's Lamine Yamal, Peter, the latest Spanish superstar. I'd like to see him get a lot of freedom on that right wing.
And is that his best position?
I'd say so, Peter. With him being left-footed, he can cut inside, but he's such an all-round threat. He has that blistering pace that he can use to beat the best defenders. And it's very difficult to stop him once he starts linking up with others, once he's made that inside run.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And he cuts out the supply. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele. Over to the left. Hernandez. Hernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Camavinga spread out to the left. Mbappe. Cherki! Oh, bang on target. Throw it. Oh, good steal. He just read it. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baina. Pedri. And here's Yamal. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he deliver?
France clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Hernandez clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
France have a free kick. Mikel Oyarzabal. Howson. Baina. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Howson. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Spain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
So what can they make of this? Lobbed in behind. He can get that clear. Rabiot. Spain starting the game with good energy, looking to take control of proceedings if they can. Kubasi. Spain.
Well, we're seeing a better spell of passing here, Peter, so we're getting some short, crisp passing and much more purpose behind it.
And they're keeping the ball.
Well, in some way, that qualifies as good defence too, doesn't it?
Referee's given a throw. Hernandez. Upamecano. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Bina. Spain to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pedri. Rodri. Now it's Yamal. And the shot! Tries a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Marcos Llorente probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Upamecano. Rodri. Out for a throw. And that's definitely not his best. Llorente. Pedri. Raya getting this one clear.
Spain have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Pedri takes control of it and he's on the move. He's on the finish! Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Clearly not happy with that. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal. Searching pass is played there. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's through. And a chance! And for a moment, time stood still. Oh, good spread. And he has been fouled there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Pedri. And it's made its way to him. Looking to break at pace. Good ball, good take. And here's Mbappe, and it's Hernandez. That has been knocked clear. And here's Dembele, it's Dembele! He's done very well to get to that.
Dembele really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Rabiot done delicately. Now it's come to nothing. Kubasi. Baina. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And he's managed to get free. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. Laid out to the left. And the shot! Goal! Spain! And it's Spain who take the lead. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
That is good strength. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Kubasi with the clearance. And here's Olise. Cherki. Turned through the gears. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Olise! Baina. Kubasi. Quality ball. Yamal. Now it's Llorente. Yamal. Across it goes. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Defending was strong and firm. Olise played with finesse. He's beaten the last man. And that has been clubbed away. And it's Gusto. He's in space and looking for options. Llorente. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres. Camavinga. Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Dembele! Just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Baina. Pedri. Howson, gently done. And here's Dembele. Gusto. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Olise! Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Gets it away. Mbappe. Yamal. Ferran Torres. France are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Pedri looks to the other side. Baina. And it's Llorente. Ferran Torres! Cherki. Camavinga. And it's played forward. Upamecano. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And that was very necessary. Konate shifted upfield. Kubasi. Howson aim forwards. And that's been won straight back. Yamal is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Grimaldo does really well to win the ball there. Grimaldo, who's set up one goal so far. Played out to the right. Upamecano. Olise. Rabiot, and he goes cross-field. Get a throw in. Rabiot. Mbappe. Grimaldo gets rid without sophistication. Llorente. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Howson. Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Now it's Ferran Torres. Yamal. Camavinga. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the supports have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
France really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. And that pass just didn't quite work. Moved on forwards. Upamecano. Camavinga. Camavinga forwards and with intent. He has found a way through. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Thinks one through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Baina. Yamal. Out to the right. Baina. Yamal. That's a nicely weighted pass. A corner it is then. Well, the clearance is short. And it's Pedri. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri. Real chance here. Llorente, there's the delivery. That is good defending. It's been repelled. Llorente. And here's Yamal. Ferran takes a shot. It's a goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Spain are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
It's Hernandez. Hernandez, now here's the delivery. Oh, they could be caught out here. Looking to go deep.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. This looks promising. Rabiot, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gusto chips it through. And he's there to get it away. And it's Hernandez. And here's Mbappe. And here's Camavinga. Oh, he's in! And he's there to clear it.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Pedri. Mikel Oyarzabal. Baina. And here's Yamal. That's good play. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Olise. Mbappe. He is through here. Header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
Spain, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Ferran Torres, played out towards the right wing. Hernandez. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Will play through for the wide man. Grimaldo. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And it's Gusto. That's Dembele. Lovely bit of skill. Aimed in towards the centre. Yamal.
Spain are probably looking to run the clock down now. They clearly feel that the job is done.
Spain have somehow to break through, though. Grimaldo. Kubasi. Howson. Rodri. Kubasi. Ferran Torres. Now it's Oyarzabal. France desperately needs someone to hold up the ball here. Hernandez. That's a delicate pass. That's going to go a long way. Mbappe. He's cut it out. Howson gets good distance on it. Camavinga. They play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Olise. Yamal. And it's Dembele. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. It's really well cleared. Camavinga, gently done. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Upamecano, and it's played forward. Played towards the other side. Rabiot. Oh, good spread. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Played out to the right, back into the middle. Ferran Torres. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Upamecano. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Cherki, Mbappe. Gusto puts a cross in.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rodri, some resolute defending there. Kubasi, 75 minutes played. Yamal. Cherki. Played out wide. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. The referee's awarded a free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
And it's Rabiot. That's tidy. Camavinga. Upamecano. Camavinga. He's got to be in here! Oh, nice touch. And he's heaved it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Kubasi. That's the throw. Gusto. Rodri.
France really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Ferran Torres looking understandably energised after his goal. Out to the left it goes. Tries to get it clear. Yamal is flagged offside. Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time I think we saw some activity from the bench, but it's debatable as to what level of impact can be made from here. It's pretty late.
Mignon sends that a long way. He's got away. Ferran Torres. And here's Pedri. Gusto. Aim forwards. Cherki. Gusto looking to hit the byline here. Calmly anticipates. Cherki. Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez. Caresses it through. No luck with that dink over the top. Couple of changes then in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Llorente. Oh, such a clever touch. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken. Camavinga. And it's Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot. Gusto. Bina. Pedri. Howson, gently done. Bina. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernandez. Camavinga. Ekitike! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
They've played it short. Hernandez. Could move up a gear here. Moved on forwards. He's found a way through.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Ronaldo. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Rabiot. Cherki. And it's Doué. Gusto. Doué. Proves too strong. Gusto. Rabiot. Cherki. Camavinga tries a measured ball. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
France could still be playing, Peter, and probably still be trying to score. It might just be causing some edginess to the camp.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin. Well, we're on the way. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, in these days of inverted wingers, Ferran Torres may be a bit of an oddity, Peter, but a very valuable one in that he gives you a lot more options. He's at his most comfortable going forward, but he does come in using his strength in one-on-ones, and that change of direction he can deliver too.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Oyarzabal. He has found a way through. Tries a deft little ball. The referee's awarded a free kick. Howson. Kubasi. And it's Llorente. That's very neat. Baina. Llorente. Oh, it's played into the area. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. He's going to be disappointed with that. Howson. Kubasi. Pedri. Ferran Torres. And here's Oyarzabal. Rodri forwards and with intent. Pedri. Rodri. Rodri played out to the left flank. Pedri. Camavinga. Cherki. Camavinga. Rabiot. Gusto. Konate. Gusto. Elise. It'll be a throw-in. Pedri. Yamal. Llorente. And here's Mbappe. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Ronaldo gets it away.
Dembele, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became...
Yamal! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So, a breakthrough already. Hernandez. Cherki. Baina. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Extravagant effort! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Grimaldo. France are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
And here's Dembele. Grimaldo. Trying to get their passing game going here, Jim. Just plotting a route round their opponents.
Yeah, just keep things nice, short, crisp, and let the ball do all the work, and it ought to pay off for them as well.
Out to the left it goes. Olise. Olise. Cherki. And here's Dembele. That looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Olise! Oh, how good is he? About as smooth as it gets. They are right back in business. Well, that is a bit special. That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Olise. Mbappe. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Ferran Torres. Oyarzabal. Great work on the overlap. That is lovely. Across. Upamecano. Oh, smashing header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Lamine Yamal is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Konate, aim forwards. Elise receives it in a good position here. Spread out to the left. Aimed in towards the centre. That is good defending. It's been repelled. And here's Camavinga. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. That's tidy. Gusto. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Cherki. Over to the left. There are a few waiting for it. No way through, so back it comes. Rabiot. Cleared without complication. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Konate, Cherki, Elise, and it's Gusto. Gusto charging forward down that flank. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a cute ball. Up he goes! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Succumbs to the pressure. Konate. Great defending, strong and determined. Grimaldo. Howson. Biner. And it's played forward. It's a good run down the right. He's got away. And it's hoisted clear. And they've got rid. Yamal does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Oyarzabal, oh, good spread. It's a mighty effort! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Ferran Torres really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
Camavinga. Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. Cross goes in there. Al Kubasi is there and he can get that clear. Biner. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. Into the channel. Llorente. And here's Biner. Yamal, cross into the box. They've played it short. And it's Grimaldo. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Oh, not quite. Llorente. Yamal. Mikel Oyarzabal. That's a nicely shaped ball. Camavinga. Rabiot. Cherki. And here's Mbappe. Grimaldo. Now it's Oyarzabal. Ferran Torres. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And a play for a throw. Cherki. Olise. Out towards the flank. Gusto gets a cross in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Yamal looking for a runner. That has found him in acres of space. Ferran Torres does really well to win the ball there. Konate. Camavinga. Cherki. Konate shifted upfield. That'll be a throw-in. Kubasi. Grimaldo. Pedri. Played towards the other side. Yamal. Llorente. Very nicely done. Konate. Gusto. Konate. Rabiot. And it's Gusto. Oh, he's found support out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Ferran Torres has created one goal already. Now it's Yamal. And here's Baina. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Llorente, and that's aimed into the middle. Olise. Chance here to counter. Olise. Now it's Olise. Can he deliver? Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Cherki. And here's Olise. Olise! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Oh, perfectly measured that. Llorente. In by Llorente. Konate, gently done. Gusto, now he's off and running. Llorente, Yamal, Baina. Great defending, strong and determined. Moved on forwards. Rabiot. Gusto. Now they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
Well, that's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ferran Torres. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal takes control of it and he's on the move. Llorente with the cross. Out to the right. Llorente. Yeah, and the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Lamine Yamal clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Defending of the desperate variety. Ferran Torres. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Camavinga is there, and he can get that clear. Kubasi. And it's Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. Grimaldo. Now here's the delivery. Time to deliver. Nice interception, well timed. Mbappe. Gusto. Camavinga. Gusto. Camavinga. Cherki knocks it out wide. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. That was beautiful, something close to genius. France take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Pedri. And it's Grimaldo. Ferran Torres. Alex Grimaldo puts a cross in. Upamecano gets good distance on it. Mbappe. He's in a great position here. Gusto looking to hit the byline here. Cherki. Camavinga. Cherki. Rodri wins the duel this time. Pedri. Ferran Torres. Howson. And it's played forward. And that's put paid to a promising move. Camavinga. Cherki. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
He is through here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Baina. Hernandez.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And it's Camavinga. Oh, it's come loose. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ferran Torres. Steaming on goalwards. Upamecano did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Rabiot. Olise. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Good take. Can he finish? Llorente. Almost an hour gone. Nice physical challenge. Cherki. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oyarzabal. Yamal. Now it's Baina. And he's on his way! Llorente. He's having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Spain really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Oh, what a climb! They'll try to keep this alive.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Played into space out wide. That's the throw. And it's Gusto. Gusto. And here's Rabiot. And it's hoisted clear. Rodri attempts a clearance. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedri. Now it's Ferran Torres. Aim forwards. Yamal. Chance! It's anyone's ball now. Upamecano gets it clear. Rabiot. Gusto. Olise. And he's heaved it away. Played into the middle. Defending of the desperate variety. Ferran Torres. Oyarzábal played out to the left flank, and it's Grimaldo. And that is not finding anyone. Konate forwards and with intent. And here's Elise. Hernandez. A heavy challenge. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Muscular approach does pay off here. Rabiot. Camavinga. Rabiot. Konate. Rabiot, that's a delicate pass. Tries to get it clear. Rabiot chips it through. Pedri. That's really well manoeuvred. Oyarzábal. So what can they make of this? Ferran Torres spread out to the left. Pedri looking to run onto it. Climbs up big! Hernandez shifted upfield. And it's played forward. Cherki, Mbappe, Cherki, Mbappe. A chance to play it in. Out to the left it goes. Across it goes. Pau Kubasi tries to clear. Baina. Baina forwards and with intent. In by Llorente. And that has been cleared. And it's Grimaldo. Grimaldo takes a shot! Sticks it away! Spain are all square. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection.
Lamine Yamal simply judged everything beautifully. That takes a lot of training ground practice, and we know what practice can make.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, it's Dembele. Baina played out to the left flank. Spain desperately searching for the winner here. Pedri aim forwards. And it's Grimaldo. Now it's Ferran Torres.
Spain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's Grimaldo. So who's he picking out? Alex Grim. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. Camavinga. Mbappe. Hernandez. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very...
There's the shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. France get themselves into the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
Ferran Torres. Pedri. Baina. Yamal. Llorente. Now it's Baina. Llorente. And he's there to clear it.
Spain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Pedri. Oyarzabal. Llorente. Baina. Plenty waiting in the middle. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Now it's Llorente. Swept in. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Cherki. Camavinga, gently done. Oh, that's well done, really robust.
France can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Mbappe! France, moments now away from seeing this one out. Can he latch on to this? Bullish header! Couldn't quite control it.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Baina. Mbappe. Camavinga. Over to the left. Nice control. That is good strength. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Mbappe opts to play it back. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Pedri. Well timed, excellent interception. Konate. And here's Ferran Torres. Now this could be a chance. Great chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. quickly away. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
France certainly produced a lovely blend of flair and industry.